Well, hey, Rad Kids family, this is Pastor Brandon here. This is my first Rad Kids video newsletter since I've been sitting in this seat. It's been a wonderful time, busy, and lots of things going on, and just getting adjusted to being back here. We are so thankful to be here. Um, for those of you that we may have not met yet, myself and my wife Ashley and the kids, if we haven't met you yet, um, we can't wait for the opportunity to meet you guys soon. But we're so thankful to be here. And there's just a couple of things as we go into the fall that I want to let you know about. So upcoming, we have Catherine Mullins, who is going to be here at Central Campus on Sunday night, August 25th at 6 p.m. One thing to note about this, you may have experienced her over the past few years where she's been at the tent revivals and been a part of that worship time. She brings a powerful family worship time. And so, with that, I just wanted to let you know that there is no Rad Kids available on that night, but it's a great time, just like Fusion. It's the heart of letting um, your family be together and the kids seeing and joining with and following you. Uh, and you giving them an example of what it looks like to chase after Jesus and worship Him. So that's upcoming, and I just wanted to let you know about that. Uh, for most of you, school has probably started. Maybe some of you start next week, but we are praying for your kiddos, whether they're in high school, whether you've got kids in high school, you've got kids in elementary. We're praying for them, and I pray that they have a great year and that they are a light that shines in this dark world. Um, some other things to note as we go into September. We're starting a corporate fast. We usually do this 2 times a year, and this is our fall time frame where we're going to have a prayer emphasis and we're gonna fast. So starting September 2nd, there's going to be a corporate fast for 21 days. Now, a lot of times the questions come into us. How do we do this with our kids? How do we teach them about this? And the Bible talks about this a lot. And there's some past resources that you could go back and look at. Focus on the Family also has some resources as well when it comes to fasting and teaching your kids about this. But one of the things that we always talk about with the kids when we engage with this topic is it's all about their heart and teaching them what it means to sacrifice and spend time with God and give up some things. Now, the Bible specifically talks about giving up food because it's our source, and there are many different opinions on that of just giving up food. But regardless, the point here is having a conversation as a family and engaging with this to do this together. And so discovering and figuring out what that looks like for you as a family, your family and your kiddo. So just know that that's coming up as well. And then it's exciting. Connect groups start back on September 11th. So all of our campuses, all 3 campuses, will be uh, having all kinds of groups that are going to start up. I heard Pastor Rashad share this past week that there are 55 leaders. So that's amazing. So that means there's groups represented all across the campuses on Wednesday nights and different nights. So we will have Rad Kids available across the campuses as well. So um, just look to know that there is an available place for your kids to get ministered to on those nights as well. One other thing I want to let you know about coming up, well, 2 things, and then I'll wrap this video up, is our third annual Epic Rollathon for BGMC. This is an opportunity for the kids to raise funds again, kind of like with Monkey Mayhem, where we're teaching our kids a heart of giving and sacrifice and giving towards missions. So on September 14th at Central Campus from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Is our third annual Rollathon. So you should have seen your kids this past weekend had packets that we gave out to them, and there's posters, there's information. If you have more questions about that, please see any of the Rad Kid staff across our campuses. We can answer the questions and get you pointed on that. One thing to note with that is the kids have to at least get $25 to get in the door. That's kind of their registration to get them in the door. That's the minimum. Now, in the past, um, there have been kids who have raised 4, 5, 600, $800 through this. It's kind of like if you've had your child do at school in the past where they've done a fun run where they get sponsored for laps or get a flat rate donation. Um, this is kind of like that, except we're raising money for BGMC. The only thing to note that's different with this is we're doing anything with wheels except for if it's a motorized. So you can't do a motorized bike, motorized scooter, or anything like that, but they can do a scooter, a bicycle, a skateboard. But we always recommend a bike because it's usually a lot easier on the kids. So that's great. The last thing I want to let you know that's coming up, and this may not apply to everybody, but JBQ is starting back up in September. So um, there is over the last few years, Junior Bible Quiz has really gained some momentum, and the Rad Kid staff and the JBQ staff has really amped up a lot of the things that they're doing with this. And even reaching down to some of the preschool kiddos. So just know that that's going to be starting back in September. If you participated in that in the past, year or in the previous years, know that there is information and the leaders that are available for that. They're at all of our campuses. You can talk to any of us in regards to JBQ, and we'll be able to answer questions. So it's just a great way for us to get God's word inside of our kids' hearts. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. This is just probably an easier way for us to communicate information and make sure that you know what's happening across our church and across our campuses in regards to your family. So thank you for that. I pray that you have a blessed week, and we'll see you soon.